This is my reading response, Federalist number 10. In Federalist number 10, James Madison talks about the problems of factions. He explains that factions are groups of people who act in their own interest, even if it hurts others. He defines a faction as a group, united by some common impulse of passion or of interest, adverse to the right of other citizens. He's saying people will always form groups and disagree, and that can cause problems in government. One of his main criticisms is that pure democracy don't work well because they can become chaotic. He says they are spectacles of turbulence and constant contention, meaning they are full of conflict and arguments. Madison believes that the best solution is a large republic, not a direct democracy. Instead of everyone voting on everything, people elect representatives to make decisions. He says this will help refine and enlarge the public views, which means representatives will make better, more thought-out decisions. He also thinks having a large country helps because there are so many different groups that no single faction could easily take over. This shows that Madison didn't think factions could be stopped, but could be controlled. This reading response connects to what we learned in class about the Constitution, why it was created. We talked about how Articles of Confederation made the government too weak and it was created, and why it was created. We talked about how the Articles of Confederation made the government too weak, which caused problems. Madison's ideas supports Federalists who wanted a stronger central government to keep things under control. This also connects to the Constitutional Convention, where leaders tried to create a system that would prevent chaos, but still protects people's rights. His idea helps explain why the U.S. has a system with representatives instead of direct democracy. The problems Madison talked about still exist today. Political parties and interest groups are basically modern-day factions. They often argue and try to push their own ideas, which can cause divisions in the country. For example, political polarization shows how divided people are today. Social media also makes this worse because people mostly interact with others who agree with them. Even though these problems still exist, the system Madison helped create still works to limit the power of any one group. Overall, Federalist number 10 shows that factions are a natural part of society, but they need to be controlled. Madison believed a large republic with elected representatives was the best way to do this, and that idea is still important in American government today.